Lamborghini. It's a nice car. Well guys, we are here in Nagala-gala. Hello everyone, Coneyslifestylein UK here again. Andito na naman tayo nagagala-gala kasi medyo maganda ang araw sa UK kaya magala tayo. Ayan oh, ang ganda ng mga trees. Ayan, dito tayo sa National Trust. Ang ganda pala dito. Dami nagpa-park. Ayan guys, so nandito tayo ngayon sa Dyrham. Ano ba itong lugar na ito? Hindi ko nakalimutan ko ang pangalan. Ayan, nandito tayo ngayon. Maggala na naman kasi maganda ng weather. Malapit, spring na kasi dito. Ayan o. Ayan. Pasok tayo dyan sa may ano. May mga ano daw. Bahay-bahay dyan. Bahay-bahay. Ganda ng araw. Mainit. And guys, oh, thank you for visiting Dyrham Park. Ayan, nandito tayo ngayon sa Dyrham Park. Ayan. Ang daming mga ano tanawin. Dito tayo ngayon. Saan yung kasama ko? Ayan guys. Ganda ng mga trees. Ayan, nag-park kami doon. Dali lang guys ha. Hello everyone. Ayan ang view overlooking dito sa Dyrham.
Yeah.
Dyrham. Ayan guys. So. Ayan, nag-walking kami yan ng view overlooking. Dalkad kami. Ayan. Kita ko sa inyo mga view. Ang sikat ng araw. Ayan ang house. Oh. Ayan ang pupuntahan namin. Sa the one house we going there.
Yeah.
Ayan. Ang ganda ng araw. Sikat ng araw. Ayan guys, makita nyo yung likod ko. Makita din yung harapan ko. Kasi yung phone, nakaharap at nakatalikod. Ay, mayroon palang may bus, minibus, disabled bus. Ay. Silence. Uy. Sunny but cold. Sunny but chilly. Guys, bababa tayo yan. Yan. I need to slow down there. The view. Ayan. Yan, galing kami doon, naglalakad kasi babaw. Namin yan. Ay, ang lamig. See you later. Bahay na yan. Mag-tour tayo. Yes, sa araw, ang ganda ng araw. Ayan. Thank you for watching. Coneyslifestylein UK. Subscribe. like, comment, hit the bell all button to be notified to my next video. Ayan, my car. Andito yung mga old people guys, pag pumupunta dito. Ayan, ayan guys, nandito na tayo sa ating pupuntahan na yan o, houses na old house. Pag member ka sa National Trust dito sa UK, may discount ka pumunta dyan. Ayan, dito tayo pupunta sa mga shop. Kiosk close. Ayan, papasok tayo dito. Tayo magkape muna tayo dito. Sa cafe. Ang ganda nag-ilaw nila. Ayan guys, so ang ganda dito. Where are we going? Ang ganda dito guys, so ayan. Old house. We're going to watch the exhibition. Exhibition? Exhibition?
A video about the life of the man that built the house.
About the man of the... Not like we're doing here. We're just only on our own here.
We've gone to our own cinema.
Just sit here like they're watching like that. Watching exhibition about the history of the house. See you later, guys.
New ideas and opportunities. For many, like Samuel Pepys, London feels like the centre of the world. He keeps a diary of his observations of daily life. At the newly reopened Theatre Royal Drury Lane, Pepys is in the audience, and so is King Charles II. The person Pepys will be writing about tonight is about to step into the limelight. She is Nell Gwyn, the King's mistress. Popular and talented, Nell is one of the first women on the public stage. Nell's Cinderella story wins the hearts of the public who support her Protestant influence over the king. Across the world, King Charles's cousin, authoritarian monarch Louis XIV of France, seems bent on dominating Europe. Many in England are getting nervous. When Charles dies in 1685, he is succeeded by his Catholic brother, James II. In 1688, James's Italian wife gives birth to a son. Many fear the prince will be raised as a Catholic and autocratic ruler, so in an unprecedented move, a group of leading men ask the Dutch prince, who is also James's son-in-law, William of Orange, to intervene. These men help William to land in England. James soon advocates in what will become known as the Glorious Revolution. 1689 sees the coronation of joint monarchs William and Mary. Before the ceremony, they agree to the Declaration of Rights. This guarantees Parliament's sovereign role in government, laying important foundations for modern British democracy. The new king, William III, at the head of the newly equipped and reorganised army, goes to war against Louis XIV. When William is away, Mary as Queen rules England. She is popular and effective. When William returns, Mary can resume her passion for garden making, decorating, and prayer. But wars must be paid for. Heavier taxes risk making the new monarchs unpopular. Scientist and mathematician Isaac Newton is turning his impressive intellect to the problem of creating high value
Is that money?
coins.
Yeah.
Please.
Newton's work in the founding of the Bank of England and loan money to the government means the war effort can continue. Enter William Blathwaite, soon to be owner of Dyrham Park. He is Secretary at War, responsible for paying, provision, and organising the army. He is also the Colonial Secretary who audits the income from England's settlements in the Caribbean and North America. Sea power merchant ships are the new driving force in the global race for land and wealth. Blathwaite uses the gossip and most recent shipping news straight from the dockside and discussing coffee houses to advance English interests. Trade in products like sugar, timber, tobacco and chocolate bring profits, which in turn accelerate the transatlantic slave trade. In the next group, find out how Blathwaite's career and the fortunes of England entwine.
Okay, so what's the cinema exhibition? We are here. Just only two of us.
Hello everyone.
Walang tao dito. Ayan, manood kami ng history ng, about this house, old house. Will be start soon in 17 seconds. Ayan. Record natin parang mapanood din. Patay ngayon. Ayan na natin. I-zoom natin konti. Zoom ba ito?
William Blathwaite is a man of his age. Through hard work and ambition, he has become a senior government figure. He holds several high-ranking posts, including Secretary of War. This makes Blathwaite responsible for organising, supplying, and paying the army, and he often accompanies the king to the battlefield. He is also Surveyor and Auditor General of plantation revenues, collecting financial accounts, fees, and income due from English colonies in the Americas and the Caribbean. Religion is a hard way to stop the invasion. He accompanies the king as far as Salisbury, when, against the duty of time, some key officers desert James. The pressure is on. In a moment of personal crisis, King James decides to retreat to the safety of London. Secretary of War William Blathwaite is left to communicate the king's orders to withdraw to the officers and men. It is time to choose sides. William of Orange arrives in London, and Blathwaite is relieved of his positions. William of Orange, now King William III, soon reappoints William Blathwaite. War is coming, and William needs Blathwaite's administrative skill. Unlike most, Blathwaite speaks Dutch and French, and understands the Dutch ways of doing things. He is the ideal man to deal with the complexities of the state and war. Blathwaite accompanies the king on campaign in his war against Louis XIV. He writes endless letters, dispatches orders, and requests for money. The Bank of England is set up to lend money to pay for troops, munitions and supplies. One of the founders of the bank comes to visit the battlefield to see the conduct of the war and what the new funds are paying for. Here he is behind the front line, discussing expenditure with Blathwaite. But the fighting gets a little too close for comfort. But it is not all battle and bloodshed. Shopping and cultural trips, such as visiting palaces and gardens, and hunting with the king, all help Blathwaite's recuperation after battles. For the possession of the Americas and Caribbean, trade is increasing with a growing demand for commodities, from sugar and tobacco to chocolate and furs. The price for producing such riches is high and fuels the transatlantic slave trade. Blathwaite never crosses the Atlantic, but stays in Europe, administering colonies as a crown official. He sends his deputy to review the situation in the Caribbean and America, and ensures that revenues are collected, licenses paid, and reports sent to England. Blathwaite has influence, and anyone who desires an official post might try and buy favour. Gifts to Blathwaite include marmalade, sugar, timber, plants, gloves, and exotic birds. Blathwaite's deputy spends weeks searching Virginia for good walnut and cedar, and after months at sea, the precious timber arrives in Bristol. The Pally of Dyrham Park. The house and garden become a sign of his wealth and status. Blathwaite is the archetype of civil servant, making a place for himself in the echelons of power, a witness to history.
Things to look at.
So reading to do today, it doesn't matter where you start to read, just each one's a different topic.
There's a nice heater. Drinking chocolate, madam. It's cute.
And the pin's straight 8, so just turn them around.
Oh, you can turn around. Oh yeah. Can you turn around again?
This one.
Facing you. Yeah.
And an example of that was that there was a painting by an artist called Merlot that is owned by the house, and they had a Merlot exhibition in Thrill representing some centenary of Merlot. So it went for several months to there. And also there's a stick bed down to Liverpool, and so it is on a kind of a permanent loan back to the house. So